DonutSMP, one of the world's largest Minecraft servers with a very competitive economy. Most players build huge, intricate farms to get rich. But I don't know how to do any of that. So today, I'm going to be trying to get rich on the DonutSMP using only the /shop command. Will this even be possible? We'll find out together as you watch. Alright, so we're here at the DonutSMP spawn. As you can see, I have no homes except for a team home, but I will not be teleporting to that. Nothing. Alright, so let's get started. So, how is this even possible? How are we gonna buy stuff from the shop if we don't even have anything? And that is where this neat little starter kit comes in. Every player on the DonutSMP can spawn in with all these items. So we're just gonna really quick sell these, and that'll give us enough starting money to begin using the shop. Alright, so we got about $1,300 from selling that starting gear. So now we can finally start using the shop. First things first, I'm going to get a little bit of starting resources. Okay, now we should have enough stuff to start making tools. Oh nice, a free shulker. Another chest. Now it looks like this shulker has some loot in it, but we're not going to be able to sell any of it, so... Now, with this $1,300, we're actually not going to go straight to the shop. We are going to buy some iron. We're just going to wait for that order to complete. Okay, looks like my iron order is complete. Now we're going to craft a pickaxe. Okay, now that we have a pickaxe, we're actually going to go build a base really quick. Dang, this is a huge cave. And I mean, since it's here, we might as well explore this mine shaft. Ooh, redstone. Now, we're definitely gonna need this redstone later, and you'll see why. Oh, let's go, another mine cart. Diamond, let's go! Now that we've explored most of the mine shaft, we're just going to keep on digging down. Oh, and another minecart. Looks like we're getting pretty full. Okay, it looks like we reached a pretty good spot to build our base, so we're just going to dig this out. Okay, we're just going to set up our base of operations down in this little cave right here. Okay, we are now going to make our first ever purchase from the shop. So, can you guess what our first item on sale is going to be? If you guessed blaze rods, then you'd be correct. Now, we don't have enough to buy that much, so we're just gonna buy as much as we can afford, which is only 3. Now if we do this enough times, we should have enough money to buy more quantities at a time. And it looks like the prices just went down, so they're not going to be worth it anymore. Now I know we said our only money could come from /shop, but we're gonna cheat a little bit and allow ourselves to use /sell, because it's basically like /shop's brother. Okay, that made us a little bit of extra money, so now we can start selling some more stuff. Since that clearly didn't work, we are going to try our next money-making method. We are going to be buying nether quartz for $2,000 a stack. We're gonna craft it into blocks, and we'll check auction house right now. They're going for about 12K per half stack. So we could go ahead and sell this at $6,000 for $4,000 profit. Now we're just gonna go ahead and buy as much quartz as we can. Now we're just gonna go ahead and wait for this to sell. Okay, our first quartz blocks sold. Now we'll just wait for the rest. Another one just got bought as well. And we'll just keep doing this for a little bit. Now what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to go into the auction house and we're going to see if we can snipe some crafters. 10K, that's almost all of our money right now, but it's going to be worth it. So we're going to take our crafter here, and we're going to craft a chest. Now I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure the crafter will shoot it straight into the chest. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use some of the redstone sticks we got earlier to make a repeating circuit. Now, if we do this, place a little bit of redstone here, here. Never mind, gotta move this one back. Okay, now with some of the iron and wood we created earlier, we are going to craft a hopper to feed right into the crafter. Now we are going to make this simple auto repeater system. So now what we're going to do is we're going to buy a ton of quartz from the shop and then toss it in this auto crafter. And we're just going to let that roll. Now this redstone clock feels a bit slow, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to make a better observer clock. Should be crafting a bit faster now. Now it looks like our crafter is done crafting. Now we're just going to split this up into stacks of 16 and start selling it again. Okay, now that most of them are sold, we're going to go ahead and buy another round of quartz. And that's going to be crafting. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make another crafter to speed up our production. We put our quartz in here. Now after waiting for a little bit, we hit our first milestone of $100,000. Now I think is a good time to expand our operation. Looks like the cheapest one is going for $245,000. I'm gonna go with fortune in case we find some ores. So I'm just gonna start digging out an area. After I built an auto crafter that crafted quartz blocks a lot faster, I went to the shop to buy some quartz to test it out. And it looks like some of it might have accidentally despawned. If not, then we already got to wait for this to load. Once we sell it all, we should be over 500k. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get just a couple more crafters so we can produce stuff just a little bit faster. Now we gotta do this quick before it all despawns. Okay, that should be perfect. Now we have that all set up. Okay, now I guess we'll go to the shop and spend the rest of our money on quartz. And it looks like oh shoot, I forgot that those can be turned into bricks. So, I guess bricks might sell better, I don't know. Okay, well I guess we're gonna sell quartz bricks for a little bit. Hopefully that sells well. I have absolutely no clue. Okay, we have all the quartz bricks up. Hopefully those sell, otherwise we lost a ton of money. But we're already back up to about 100k from some of those selling, so I think we'll be doing fine. So I just noticed that some shulker boxes are going for 857 a piece, and if we look at /shop, we can see that we actually only buy them for about 800. So we'll be making almost $60 profit per shulker box. And it actually looks like another one just popped up for even more at 870, so I'll be making $70 in profit. It looks like our bricks are being undercut by a ton. 12k for one stack, while we were going at about 12k for half a stack earlier. I then spent a little bit selling all my quartz and getting everything listed on the auction house. Now it looks like we have too many listed items. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for these to sell, and I will see you back in a little bit. And with that final sale of quartz blocks, we have finally hit $1 million on the DonutSMP using only /shop. Now this was a lot of work. If you guys want to see me do this again for part 2, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you have any better suggestions on ways I can make money. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.